Hey, YouTube, what's up, man? Where you been? It's Joe D here, man, for another beer review. Gonna share another beer with you, man. See how you guys what you been up to. Today's beer is not a requested beer, it's just a local beer. And from time to time, I want to do something local. It comes from what would be New Mexico's oldest brewery for our state, and it is Santa Fe Nut Brown Ale, brewed right up to my north here in Santa Fe, New Mexico. And they claim to be New Mexico's oldest brewery. I mean, I've got no reason to doubt it. I don't know for a fact, but that's what it says on their website. And like I say, I got no reason to doubt it. Not necessarily New Mexico's best brewery, just the oldest. What they say about their Nut Brown is that the style originated from pubs of England, where beer drinkers desired a beer that was both flavorful and complex, but at the same time mild enough to be a session beer. Santa Fe Brewing Company's interpretation of this style uses a combination of high mash temperature, hard water, and low alpha acid hops to to produce a product that is both true to style and distinct Santa Fe. Brewing jargon aside, Santa Fe Nut Brown Ale is an easy drinking beer, mild, smooth, and always a favorite. Try a keg at your next party. Well, right now this is going to have to be a keg. So, let's see here. So they say the malts are 2-row pale, Karsten and chocolate, and the hops are Willamette. The yeast is house ale, and the alcohol content is 5.2. On Beer Advocate, it gets an overall grade of a B minus out of 67 reviews. So. And they recommend on Beer Advocate serving it at 40 to 45 degrees, and yeah, this one's about 40, I guess. It's close enough to 40. I've let it sit out a little bit, is what I actually did. So it was cold, but now it's probably warmed up quite a bit. So let's crack her open and dig in and find out what we're all about here. This is actually... man, that was hard to pry open. Ooh, just see all that smoke? Sweet! I'm only giving a partial pour here. Let's see here. Let me adjust my lighting here and see if I can. There we go. It's a pretty dark amber color. Pretty dark. You can see through it. Quite a bit of carbonation going in there. Lots of bubbles in the head. And a real nutty smell, though. Real nutty, roasted malt type smell. A little caramelly smell. Little hint of chocolate, not too much though. So let's dig in. Let's see. You know, this is like, I had to buy a 6-pack for once. And I gotta admit, this is the last of the 6-pack. And, you know, every beer just tasted different. A couple of them in the middle of the 6-pack. Now, I've had this 6-pack over about 2 weeks. A couple of them towards the middle didn't taste too hot. Like, they were just kind of bland. But this one, this one's really good. This one has like they say, it's more of a session beer. It's not it's not nothing that's gonna knock you over with flavor, but it is pretty good. It's a drinkable, hanging out one right after another. If you gotta have one, you gotta have six type beer. It's you know, you could definitely see yourself you know, knocking back a bunch of these because it's not a real heavy beer. Not real strong with the nutty flavor. A little bit of a nutty flavor to it. A little bit of that roasted hops. I mean, malt, and a little hop, but not much. Yeah, a little bit, but not much. It's a good just everyday beer. It would probably go with everything: hot dogs, seafood. You know, if you're at the ballpark or whatever, you know, a nice hot dog, some nachos, you know, burger, steak. I mean, it would go with anything. It's a pretty much go anything beer. But if you ever get a chance to try it, like you know, I could see where it's a B minus for sure. It's not a knock you over with this flavor beer, but it's not too bad. So I'll give it a thumb up. I'll give it a thumb up. It's a little disappointing if you're wanting a lot of flavor, but if you're not, and you're just kind of expecting more of a session type, sit down, you know, have a few of them type beer, then no charge. Then this is what you're after. Wow, that was kind of that burp wasn't too, you know. Okay, man. We'll see you guys, alright? Peace.